Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for September 30th. September 30th is the 273rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 274th in leap years, with 92 days remaining to the end of the year. It's also the last day of the third quarter and the midway point of the second half of the year. Today's word is figurative. Figurative is an adjective that, in reference to language, means not literal, using figures of speech. Metaphoric, rhetorical. Too many people exclaim something as literal when it is actually figurative. In reference to art, figurative means consisting of or forming human or animal figures, representational. With that, we're going to start with the birthday of the Persian mystic and poet Rumi, born September 30th, 1207. This is the birthday of William Wrigley, Jr., born September 30th, 1861. He founded the William Wrigley Jr. Company. I'm sure you've seen his products, Wrigley chewing gum. In 1916, he bought a stake in the Chicago Cubs baseball team with a group of other investors. One of the other stakeholders in this group came upon difficult times and found it necessary to sell some of his stock, and Wrigley bought them. Eventually, he sold all of his Cubs stock to Wrigley, making Wrigley the largest stockholder and principal owner of the ball club. And as you might know, Wrigley Field in Chicago is named after him. Mr. Wrigley lived to the age of 70. This is the birthday of German physicist Hans Geiger, born September 30th, 1882. If the name Geiger seems familiar to you, you may have heard of the Geiger counter, which detects radiation. He's also known for other radiation-related devices, laws, and discoveries. He lived to the age of 62. The final resting place of President William McKinley, the McKinley National Memorial, was dedicated in Canton, Ohio on September 30th, 1907. The 1947 World Series launched several firsts. The first to be televised, the first to include an African-American player, the first to exceed $2 million in receipts, the first to see a pinch-hit home run, and the first to have 6 umpires on the field. And I think that's going to do it for us today. I hope you learned something you didn't know before. I know I sure did. I always do. As always, links to my research are included in the show notes. If you enjoyed this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos, also in the show notes. Give it a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with others. You can do that with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Series.
Your call cannot be taken at this moment, and you cannot leave a message, so please call later.
Okay, just leave that part out. That sounds like a pretty ambitious project. I made a typo and I don't know what it's supposed to say. Maybe I need a coffee. Not the first day, but the birthday. I guess the birthday is the first day. This is what happens when you don't clean up your script. I might leave that part out. I don't know how all that's going to go together, or if it's even going to make it to the video. We'll just see. That's not going to go. Yeah, we're going to cut those out. That'll all be laying on the cutting room floor. So I'll just do that whole thing over. That might not make it into the video. We'll see. Changing it up.